Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Grey Wolf and this is Tales from this side. Today we got quite a bit of processing to do and we're going to work on the skeleton, so we might as well jump right in. Alright, so as you can see, I've already started on the skeleton of our castle keep, which will be our nether hiding spot, if you will. It'll give us our nether portal down here. This castle keep is very large. So most of it's going to be sped up at double time because it was pretty repetitive even for me to watch it as editing. So what I did was I just sped it up and then I give you a little bit in the background. So while we're doing this, I'm going to give you a bit of the lore of the background. Okay, this building is a 21 by 28 building. So 21 blocks wide by 21 or 28 blocks long. And most of it was done in the dark oak because that was what was local to us. We had to clear out a pretty large spot. So from here, what we're doing is we're working on the skeleton, which the walls will be five thick. As you can see here, we're starting to run the walls, and we are building up on the outer tower pieces or the corner towers because it's just going to be a keep on the outside or a wall, and then we're going to actually house the true keep in the center. It's a rather large building. This is not something that I anticipate everybody's going to be wanting to build. However, it just kind of fits in with our story. So the story behind this keep, and it is going to be a damaged keep, is that at one point there's the pillagers. This was a pillager castle, and the pillagers were in the castle occupying it, and they were friends with the piglins in the nether. And during that time, it was set many years previous to the actual current time that we're in. Something had happened and it started a war, which actually ended up leading the piglins to start their own bastions, and that led to brutes and their soldiers constantly wanting to attack anybody, and the way they could identify who was friend or foe was by who wore gold. Not whether you had a gold sword or not, but only who wore gold, and these were gifted to you. Now of course we know we can make gold armor, however for the lore of our story that's not quite how it's gonna go. And so we have to get this keep completed so that we can get to our animated series. So this is not necessarily a filler, but it is definitely part 1. In part 2 we will be finishing up the keep. It'll be a longer episode, and that should be out next week, probably somewhere around midweek time frame. I'm trying to shoot for Tuesdays and Fridays for the episodes, and I'm super obviously excited, as you heard in the last set. So this is actually what we're working on for the surprise. It's a very large build, and in this series what I really our goal is we're doing one side as a build, which I see a lot of the YouTubers do, and on the other side we're actually going to show the story, and that's really what I want to see. I'm trying to involve my children so that they're not going crazy, and I think that it'll be great for you guys as far as watching the animation. We are doing it 12 frames per second to start with because I am actually hand doing all of them, all the frames for the animation. And for anybody who's an animator, they're going to understand that pain. So we're looking at full-length videos for that series. I'm looking at they're actually going to be cartoons or episodes. So at full length, we're going to be seeing some serious time and effort put into it, and then we've got a band that's going to help us out with some of the theme music. It's absolutely amazing to see how quickly someone can get a community together, even around a game such as this, where it's a sandbox and you kind of can do anything you want. A lot of people are very interested in kind of jumping in on that type of series or that type of an event. I'm really hoping that we're getting, once we get there, I'm really hoping that we can make it real, at least that side of the series, something that children and adults are interested in, at least to the point where you don't want to leave the room when your kid's watching it. There's a lot of YouTubers that my children watch that I don't personally enjoy, and it's nothing they're not doing anything wrong. It's just simply that I feel that I am not the target audience, and so I'm trying to open this up so that we can target all audiences, little and big, for those that really enjoy this. Now, it will be, the animated series will not be in the square form or the pixelated form that you're seeing. It will actually be an animation in a similar to manga style artwork. So if you're interested in manga style artworks, you're probably going to love it. I'm trying to give it a good enough story that for those who are not super interested in the manga series or a manga style or an anime style, I'm trying to make it so that it's good for everyone. So the story itself, I'm hoping, will be enough to capture your attention. I'm always looking for feedback, and I think that as a group, we as a community can come together and make the story absolutely wonderful. Each of the characters are also similarly designed to the same as Minecraft. I allowed each person or each person's character that is voicing those characters to kind of design their backstory to a certain extent, of course, just like Minecraft, where it gives you the materials and then you just choose what to do with the materials. So I did that for each of those people that are voice acting, and that includes the children that will be voice acting as well. I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and as usual, love me, hate me, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you again here in only a few days.